Okay. There we go. There goes notifications. We like those notifications. Wow, and this is going to be an monetization of content. This will be a negative style video that Google will not appreciate or like. But you know what? They're just threatening to end monetization on these videos. And guess what? I don't get monetization on videos. I don't get paid by Google. They don't accept my content as monetizable. I'm what they call non-advertiser friendly content. Okay? I'm advertiser enemy content. So I don't get muzzled, right? I don't get scared. Oh, they're not going to monetize. I don't ever get paid anyway. I'm a millionaire. I don't get my money from YouTube. So they can't own me, right? I can be a little nicer, but otherwise they don't own me. And we're going to talk about it. So I got an email today from Google and it said, we're changing the way we monetize. And if you speak out against the war in Ukraine, you deny it, or you monetize or try to profit off it or whatever, then they will demonetize your video on YouTube. Now, what's hilarious about that is one of the things they say in there is if you oppose the war. You can't even oppose it. You can't even be anti-war, or they're going to take your money away, your precious monetization away. People like Lee Camp and Jimmy Dore are going to have a big problem with monetization on some of those videos. But, like me, they don't care. And that's good. Google does care. And so I just want to give that to them and let them know how I feel. And hopefully it's how y'all feel too. I hope y'all feel the exact same way that I do. Let me just make sure, since you guys are not chatting me up. Yep, that door's open. Yeah, so you guys don't have anything to say about any of that, huh? Nobody's got anything to say about any of that? Nothing. Mom. I sent Pinoy a video of this guy doing an impossible push-up from that Ninja Warrior show. How is Rogan? Thanks for sticking on topic, Debbie. Rogan's doing okay, Got nothing to do with what I've been talking about for the last 3 minutes or so. I guess because it doesn't affect this channel or doesn't affect me, you guys aren't taking it very seriously. But, these are your rights that are being taken away by companies like Google. And it should really unsettle you, if anything. You should have something to say about it. I'm surprised. Terrace, what's up, my brother? How are you? The topic today is people that are opposing the war or being silenced by Google. And I want to tell you the exact language that they used when they said it. The language used was this. Due to the war in Ukraine, we will pause monetization of content that exploits, dismisses, or condones the war. Condone. You can't condone the war. Well, I'm going to condone the war right now. I condone all war. Do you guys know what condone means? Let's Google that really quick. Let's Google it. Condone definition. Accept or allow? I got it wrong. Condone means to accept or allow the war? Oh. So you can speak out against the war? I'm confused. Synonyms: disregard, not take into consideration. Oh, accept and allow behavior that is considered morally wrong or offensive to continue. What? So to say that you're okay with the war going on, is that what they're saying? Approve or sanction? They're using language that I don't even understand. To treat as acceptable. To condone means to say that you're okay with that. Oh, my bad. I had the word exactly opposite. I thought condone meant that you were against something. That means you're for it. You promote it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't condone war. Okay, that's the correct. Let me go back and look at the verbiage here. Or condones the war. Claims that imply victims are responsible for their own tragedy or similar instances of victim blaming, such as claims that Ukraine is committing genocide or deliberately attacking its own citizens. Oh, Ukraine has done that. They have attacked their own citizens. So that's hilarious. They've worded that so weirdly that it confused the hell out of me. But I get it now. So if you are someone that says the war is okay, that you're okay with the war, then I guess you're not allowed to say that. So, let me give you an example. If I'm like to say, Russia and Ukraine are fighting, well, let them fight. Whatever. Doesn't involve me. Oh, you can't get monetized for having that opinion. I gotcha. My bad for getting it completely opposite and backwards, but it's still just as screwed up. All it's saying is no matter what your opinion is, you can't have an opinion. You can't have an opinion on the war and share it on Google. So if you say, Russia has every right to go into Ukraine because they were threatened by NATO, and the 14,000 Russians were murdered in the Donbass region by Ukraine government, by Nazi-driven Ukraine government shelling. You can't say that. Well, that's what happened. And I don't condone war, but I'm not going to say that what happened in Donbass didn't happen either. So I'm guilty. Oh, I'm not going to get monetized on this video because I said something that you're not allowed to say. That's the topic. And I'm glad you asked me because I know what condone means. It means that you what's the word I'm looking for? You give your approval for something when you condone something. Okay, the opposite of condone is condemn. And I do condemn war, all war. But regardless, they still found a way to kind of weasel you no matter what your opinion is on that freaking thing. I didn't get my notifications for the show. Good to see you. Docky, I wonder why. Do condone is an agreement. Don't condone means disagreement, right? We're slowly losing freedom of speech. Slowly? I'd say pretty quickly. This is what you said the other day, Mark, and I said, no, it's happening instantly. It's not slowly. Why do you keep saying slowly? Nay, stop thinking. Just do as you're told. Be a good citizen, right, Terrace? So good to see you, bro. Lost you last time I was talking to you, bro. You just disappeared and you didn't come back, and I felt bad.
So let's think about your grandmother Ruby. What do you think it was like for her to pick up the pieces while realizing that your grandfather Thomas?
I mean, how many people were murdered in the Donbass region of Ukraine by Ukrainian shelling just because they're Russian nationals and they spoke Russian? How many people? 14,000 people. 14,000 people murdered in their homes by the Ukrainian government. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, go ahead, demonetize me, Google. Demonetize me. Go ahead. You're not helping anything. Shut up, Google. I'm a slow learner. You know, I'll keep drilling it. I'll keep drilling it into your head, brother. Hey, Karen. You know, you'll get it sooner or later. Keep watching the show. I guarantee it. I went out there and I played in the creek again today. Those of you who follow me on TikTok, Nays Garden Show, Instagram, Nays Garden Show, you guys got to see that killer video, right? The new visitors down there at the creek. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And if you missed that, go ahead and check it out. It's over there on Instagram and on TikTok, Nays Garden Show, at Nays Garden Show. You don't want to miss out on these excellent videos that I'll be posting all the time to my other sources and sorts of social media. Don't deprive yourselves. It's all on you.
It's hard to imagine when you hear about women.
You've age restricted your content. As the homeless camps grow and the war rages on, we golf. Psh, they age restricted that video. I probably said a curse word. I said something they didn't like. What do you know? Who's going to even do it? Not this guy. I don't even know about it. Somebody's racing on I-4. That's a motorcycle. All right. No law regarding racing on I-4. Cheers, everybody. Thanks, Karen. I literally just got a notification that you liked something of mine on Twitter. That's cool. Hey, she even left a comment. Look at that. You left a comment. That's good. Exploits, dismisses, or condones the war. So if you dismiss the war, what does dismiss mean? I dismiss the war. What does that mean? What does that mean? Dismiss, definition. Send away. Dismissed. Treat as unworthy of serious consideration. I dismiss it. That's what that means. Deliberately cease to think about it. Yeah, I deliberately cease to think about the war in Ukraine. Mom, Dismissing the war, like meaning that you refuse to think about it, that's one of the things you'll get your monetization taken away for. Dismissing it. Not allowed to dismiss it. Can't dismiss the war. Well, I'm officially dismissing it. I'm officially dismissing the war in Ukraine. Everybody, Putin, Ukraine, Poland, America, all of them, everyone involved. I'm dismissing all of it. And you can screw yourselves because you don't monetize anything on my damn platform anyway. So it's dismissed. And you're dismissed, Google. You're dismissed. How about that? I hope I used that word enough. I want to make sure that I get an email that says, yeah, we're not going to monetize this. You don't monetize me. You know, dismiss this. Hey, Google, dismiss this. Dismiss that. I dismiss it. Like my mom says, don't work yourself up. Just dismiss it. It's not worth raising your blood pressure over. Just dismiss it. I dismiss it all. It's all dismissed. Fair enough? Fair enough for the algorithm? Algorithm can't read this, can it? Algorithm can't read this, can it? Isn't that hilarious? They haven't figured that one out yet. They haven't figured that one out yet. Not yet. But that's for Google specifically. I mean, I'm still here in the Sunshine State. Terrace, I'm not leaving, buddy. I'm staying here. I love it here. I don't want to go back to California. And I have to go back at some point and take care of business. I got some business to take care of back in California. But not right now, bro. And now is not that time. I am really enjoying myself. Getting cut up and bit up, sliced up and hurt. And I couldn't be happier. You know? I say we do a dabby dab time. Time to dab. Let's do a dabby dab. I got that. It just smells like lemon candy.
It's just, they married 4 months before they left for Babylon. So young. And they took Dora's father with them.
I'm getting off work now. Dab time. Dab time. Down to dab. Is dabbing amazing? It's more potent, and it can. If you smoke a smaller dab, it won't make you cough. But I smoke big dabs for the most part, and that'll make you cough. It's more potent. The curve is different than if you smoke a bong rip. It's a different high. It lasts longer. You know, and if you smoke enough of it, it'll knock you out. You go to sleep, you know, if that's what you're looking for. They taste if you let it cool down, they taste amazingly good. There's no carbon in there at all. There's none of the plant stuff. It's all just concentrate, man. You get such a different flavor, and the concentrate smells way different. When you smell this, it literally smells like sugary candy. That's what this smells like. You know, buds don't even smell like that. Really sad and disappointed by this. If anybody wants to try to help out or do anything, let me know. Let me know what you're doing. You know, let me know. Because obviously, you know, I've been shut down because Google algorithm probably picked up what I was talking about. So they're making sure not to tell anybody else that I'm live. They're going to limit those notifications. You're a lot happier now. Your complexion looks much healthier. Iambic. Tasty, massive dabs on the show. I'm sad by that number too. Yeah, that's a disappointing number. No law regarding disappointing numbers and bubblers that churn. Cheers. Killed 13 million people in the Holocaust.
I would have to imagine that she knew what the Nazis' beliefs about the Jews were. I would have to imagine that any communication
I never received a notification. Just lucked into your live. Luck me alive with nay. So what's your final opinion on all this cannabis derivative shit? Delta TH. Oh. CB dick, etc. Mine is rather smoke. A girl is ass hair. Cop charged with failure to obey his body camera tells. You're always, Billy, you're always holding my feet to the fire. God sees Billy for holding my feet to the fire. Seize him, put him in the dungeon, and torture him for hours on end. How dare he? How dare he, God? How dare Billy hold my feet to the fire? Stay the F away from it. That's what I'm telling you. Susan Mills? oh. The bubbler? This also came from the same place. This is Organo Leaf Smoke Shops. Beautiful, huh? Yeah, it's beautiful. Love the ball diffuser. Matches the ball marble connector. It's beautiful. Beautiful. But I digress. I cannot promote it. I can't tell any of you to try it. I say stick with cannabis. This no law regarding cannabis. I was right about that all along, and that is why. Don't mess around with anything else. I do not recommend you guys mess around with anything else. If you find something that works for you, sure, let me know about it on here. I'd love to hear from you. But I'm telling you, whatever it was I did, I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. I remember the day you unwrapped that one. Eve M, right on. I got to try this. I've been smoking 4 years, never seen such shit. Better than hash oil? No, it is hash oil, Terrace. It's hash oil. It's hash oil. Dabs are hash oil. It's the exact same thing. It's concentrated cannabis. So if you've smoked hash oil and you've done it correctly, well, and let me tell you something. If you're hash oil, it should have tasted really good too, Because if it didn't taste really sweet and really good, then it wasn't hash oil. It was probably just some crap that somebody had, derived, but probably not from hash. Hash oil is really sweet and really good. So if that's what you had, bro, hopefully it wasn't black goo. Was it black goo that tasted like burnt the burnt crispies of a freaking forest fire? It still got you high, but no flavor. That's not hash oil. That's just Rick Simpson oil. People were smoking Rick Simpson oil for years, calling it hash oil, not realizing what it was. It's illegal, so they can take it. The wife says most of her psych patients end up just high on Delta 8. Noobs thinking it's legal, so they can take it. I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know. I mean, I'll hear from you guys, but I don't want to test it out myself. Never again, man. I'm sticking with pure cannabis from now on. CBD oils are great, but all that Delta 8, Delta 10, HHCPS can go to the trash. You had some bad experiences yourself, Token Dave? Hell yeah, 1980. Yeah, me too, bro. Me and Iceman back in like 1990. We were smoking this stuff, and he called it Earl. It was black. It was alcohol derived. I'm sure it didn't taste good, but it got you really, really stoned. That's not it, bro. This is totally different. I mean, just take a look at it. Just take a look at it. Look at what it looks like. None of that black shit. This stuff tastes so good. You do one dab of that, bro.
The 17th day of October, AD 1870.
You take CBD tinctures at night to get the best sleep ever, but I'm skeptical of all this new stuff. You guys just exercise extreme caution, because I haven't seen any studies. There's no science backing any of this. They're using chemicals that they are not supposed to be using. I had a really bad experience. So you guys have to be very, very careful. You're going to get some tomorrow. You're going to get some dabs, bro. Make sure you get yourself a bubbler. Bro, you got to get yourself a bubbler, bro. You got to get yourself a bubbler, bro. You got to get yourself a good C3PO, bro. Get yourself a good C3PO, bro. Get yourself a bubbler, bro. You got to get yourself a dabber, bro. Make sure you get yourself a dabber, bro. I use a glass one, but you can use a metal one, bro. Use all kinds of dabbers, bro. That's what you got to get, bro. You got to get all the good stuff, bro. Terrace, what part of where do you live, roughly? What area are you in? You can just give me a rough idea of where you're at. Good old cannabis is where it's at. Speaking of which, Sour D is in my joint. Cheers, Token Dave. You got me doing another dab, but this time I'm going in on that Pinoy Noi. Pinoy Noi. Don't get annoyed when you're smoking Pinoy rosin for the Boflau, St. Petersburg. Okay, I got you. Hey, man, that's where Docky Hollandaise's in St. Pete, bro. I believe. Isn't St. Pete near Tampa? I might be wrong about that. But he's got some serious Docky Hollandaise. There he is, John Holland, Terrace. He's near St. Pete. Yo, Docky Hollandaise, Terrace is the old manager from my old rock band, bro. He managed my band for years. I am 40 minutes away from St. Pete. Actually, off work tomorrow. It's been a minute since I could say that, but I'm going to enjoy this weekend. or a Puffco Peak works good or less the torch, just plug charging is. Yeah, I don't know about the Puffco Peak, so I can't say. I mean, that's Troy Corbin saying that, not me. I don't know. Not a user of it, so I've heard good things, but myself, I've got no I don't own one myself. I've had some friends smoke theirs with me, and it was good. I remember appreciating it. Now that's a huge dab right there. That's giant, dude. That's for me. That's a giant. For Pinoy or my buddy Iceman, that would be a tiny dab. They'd look at that. They'd look at that and they'd be like, dude, that dab's freaking tiny, bro. They're like, Nay does tiny dabs. And I'm telling you that's like double the size of the dab I want to do right now. Because basically I'm wasting it. It'll just melt down to the bottom. A lot of it won't get smoked. So it's just see, I think I'm more like that. Just a little litlins like that. Litlins, I like to say. Not so big uns. I'm gonna be braiding the fridge. Bro, the fridge already got raided, bro. I'm all in for the night, bro. I done fridged. I done did my goddams down in the river. I got my video uploaded. Doing my podcast now. The fridge got fucking hit. Already done hit that thing. Unreal. Nobody's even not doing double negatives no more, pal. What was that? A triple double negative? What are you doing? Nobody's even doing triple double negatives anymore. What are you even not doing? Perfect. Where are you going? Terrace, where are you going? Sorry. Terrace, where are you going? Don't leave. Do not leave. I can feel the heat coming off this thing. Oh. What's it like for you to see this? God, that is so painful. This is the face of the man that owned your ancestors. How's that make you feel? Oh, it makes me feel great. Well, I'm so glad you asked. Wow, man, that's sick. Pretty sick. That was some pretty sick shit. It's 911 where he is. You grow a monster. Artie, we don't call it weed. Artie, we call it cannabis. Weed means useless plant. Artie, you know this. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Eve M. Lowell.
As soon as it was legal, which was made legal by the Reconstruction Act, he registered to vote. He said, I am going to make my purchase on being a citizen in America, and I am going to register to vote. Do you know how rare that is? 2 years out of slavery? That's great. That's great.
It's so now these are happy tears. Because he understood the importance of that and what that meant. And like you said, even though he couldn't
Yes, Elon Musk has released the death pillow here in California. It has plunged all of California into darkness and happiness, darkness and joy. I'm in Florida, home of the governor Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis. He's redistricting the voting to benefit him. It's in the paper. It's like front page news. He's literally redistricting the voting districts to benefit him. And people think he's great. And how does the person that benefits from redistricting is the person that redistricts? How is that possible? Welcome to Florida. Fox in the hen house. I'm going to start telling people I live in Finland. Surprise, surprise, even. I've got a friend. She loves Ron DeSantis. She thinks that the don't say gay bill is good. That the kids, and she thinks that it means that they're teaching homosexuality in school, like teaching homosexuality. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna go there. I can't even go there. I just have to sit there and nod my head. It's pretty rough. That Pinoy is crazy. Forget about it. I can't even look. I don't even know what happened to it. There it is. It was outside my purview. I couldn't see it. It was just outside my purview. When am I going back? I'm not. William, I'm not. Redistricted for agricultural use. My bathroom was once redistricted for agricultural use. Stonebreaker 1 liked my video. When did you move? Oh, a little over a month ago. I came out here and I just started doing everything, changed my driver's license. Started terminating all of my accounts that I had going out in California. I notified my accountant, change of address, all of that shit. Notified every company that I'm doing all kinds of financial business with so that I don't have to pay those California state income taxes anymore, because that just saved me, who knows how many thousands of dollars. So just moving saved me a lot of money. And I can't complain about that. Financially, it helps a lot. And I have to pay my taxes. I'm waiting for my payments to come through so I can pay my taxes. It's supposed to happen tomorrow, I guess. Sometimes they come early. Then I could get the checks out earlier, but I still have to pay the IRS and I have to pay the franchise tax board over there in California, which is the state income tax collector. So you're paying income tax, right, to the United States federal government, and you're getting taxed again on the exact same thing by another entity, the state of California. Income tax, twice. Is that double taxation? Yeah, it is. You're getting taxed twice on the exact same thing. And it's costly. It's unnecessary. And California wastes so much of that money, needlessly wastes money. They are, if you look at what Florida does with their money, I mean, you got to hate Ron DeSantis for the piece of human garbage that he is. But one thing's for sure, man, the infrastructure in Florida, the roads, the bridges, the cities, the everything. It's fucking amazing, man. The highways, it's amazing. It makes California look like a third world country. I heard there's a homeless issue here in Florida as well. When did I move? Didn't I just answer that? I just answered that. I need some water. That's what I need. How did you move all of your beautiful plants without risking getting caught? I didn't have any plants. You assume much, Susan. I didn't have any plants. Here's a new question. Are you still in California? Billy. I found this bottle in my creek. I found these trucks and skateboard wheels, these Powell Peralta skateboard wheels from probably 1982, 1983 in my creek. Probably belong to one of my friends that lives here. I've been looking for the other set, actually, because I know the other set's got to be in there. It can't be far because this is pretty heavy, and the water can't really push that, too far. If it was attached to a board, though, it would. So it was at one point attached to a board. And we're gonna get the whole story. Hey, there you go, Dad. Come on, stand up, Dad. Stand up, Dad. Stand up.
Stand up, baby. Get those legs working. Come on, keep them moving. Come on, sweetie. Come on, run.
Just sit him down. Don't make him move. Just sit down.
Ryan, can you stand on your
You're missing me in the West? Really?
You see the way his leg is dangling? One side of the neck. One side. Right one. I'm safe.
So next topic of discussion tonight would be you guys think Elon Musk is going to be able to purchase Twitter? And if so, do you think it's going to improve algorithms on that platform? And what other platforms might that affect? You know, just as a competitive edge when people realize they've got more free speech on Twitter than on, say, Facebook. They start migrating over for their daily interactions with people. What do you guys think? You think he's going to purchase it? You think they're gonna accept the offer? I look forward to your comments regarding said question. If he buys Twitter, then Trump will get his Twitter back. Right? I think so. So, you can choose. You can choose to ignore him, like I always did. Right? You think Elon will purchase Twitter? He's got the money for it, I mean, if you own Twitter, you would be stupid. It would be a horrible business move not to sell it to Elon Musk. Horrible business move. Because he's paying you what it's worth or more. And isn't that why you're in business? Aren't you in that business to make money? And somebody comes along and offers you the right price for something you built, you take that money, don't you? Isn't that what you do? $46 billion.
I'm going to switch places with you.
That's thunder. Finally, it looked like it was going to rain all day, and then finally it looks like it's finally going to start. He's paying $15 billion more than what it's worth. Well, he probably also, by doing this, is increasing the value of it, right? So the value of it's probably going up. But plus, he's going to make money off of it and turn it into a money-making machine for him, I'm sure. He's a megalomaniac.
Are you good?
Lightning. That was 10, 11 seconds away. That is far away right now. Remember that movie? What is it, Amityville Horror, where he's like, count how many seconds the storm is? The kid's counting. I can't remember what movie that is. He's counting less and less, and the tree like crashes through the tree is like slamming up against I think the tree slamming up against the window or something. What movie was that? Poltergeist? Was that Poltergeist? I can't remember. He's got a plan B. Artie, what's his plan B? He said he offered cash. He offered 15 billion more than the value of the company. And he said it's a one-time offer. He said take it or leave it. He said he wouldn't offer again. He's like, he thinks he's a poker player, you know? He won't say what plan B is. Huh. I don't know. Additional investors with him. I don't know. Find it very interesting. Yeah, I do too. That's why I brought it up. I think it's interesting too. Um, you know, these deer, when this lightning storm hits and it's pouring down rain, they will come out in the middle of the yard. They'll sit down in the middle of the yard throughout the entire rainstorm. They could be out there right now. A whole bunch of them, a whole herd of them. They're laying in the middle of the yard. I don't know why they do it. You know, maybe it's to avoid lightning. But, you know, I think they would be more protected under the trees. But I saw a video tonight of a boat with a really tall mast getting struck by lightning. I wouldn't want to be next to a tree in a lightning storm after seeing that, you know? Oh, I hear rain. There it is.
Excellent.
It's hitting the skylight. Yeah, it's excellent, but we don't have a roof yet.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Honey, we had a storm here last week and we didn't have a frost.
Okay, that's right.
Secure.
All right. You know how it can just pour. It's thundering in Tampa too. It's probably coming from Tampa across the state, right? With all those windows, you have a beautiful view of it all. Yeah, right. Plus, we've got lights out there. Yeah. Some really cool lights out there. It's really cool. It's cool. Your worst fear would be Jason walking up to the window. That's okay. I got a pit bull here. He'll take care of Jason. He's right there, the rogie. He handles business.
Yeah, he said, switch to the 81. Yeah. They got taken to like that.
Can you believe this thing is still intact right here? Damn. That is so badass, man. Look at the wear. Look at the sand blasting on the axle. That's just sand just pelting away at that metal over the years, just pelting away at that. Either that or that's calcium built up on it that could be etched off. Who knows? It just depends. It could be. I don't think so. Hold on. I think that metal's been etched away, bro. I I'd love to see that after. I'm going to give this to my friend. He's going to clean it up. And he's going to take these off and he's going to use them.
Okay, all right. Good night, people.
He's going to, night, love you. He's going to put a ratchet on these, and some lubrication and just pop them off and check the bearings, man, and spray it and pop them on his board, man. And go show it off to all of his friends. He's be like, dude, they found this in the freaking creek, bro. Yeah, you guys hear the rain? Okay, so my mom just closed the door, so that can affect the connection, you know. So bear with me if it gets a little choppy. That's why. Nice recycling. Yeah, right. It's repurposing. I can't wait to show him these. Said this weekend. So soon enough, man. I can't wait to give him this. I bet you Billy Ballantyne could refurbish these, get them running again, no problem. Little acid bath or whatever. Seal, wire brush. Shit would look brand new, I bet. So badass. Badass. Water. She's got the best water, yeah. Triple filtered, son. Rogi's eating his food. You hear him over there eating his food? All right, you guys listen. I like listening to the rain just as much as the next guy, but unreal, though. Makes me sad. Makes me not want to keep going, My belly makes an appearance. No choking on the food, Rogi. Look at the way this is chipped away. This is definitely. Look at the damage there. Right there, on the top of that. See that? It's chipped away, man. Ooh. That, I tell you, when you see somebody get hit with a skateboard and shit, and you don't realize that that's what's underneath them, and if that's what's making contact, dude, you're killing somebody. You hit somebody with this. This is like the head of a hammer. I didn't realize that, actually, but this is a weapon in itself. This is a deadly weapon right here. This got it because the wheels are frozen, right? So it doesn't spin. So you got like a definitive, it's bad. It's really bad. It's a weapon. This is a freaking weapon right here. And it fits in the hand pretty good. You just grab a hold of one of the wheels and whack. But considering if somebody were to smack you with a skateboard, they were to hit you. See, this is attached to the top. This is the most dangerous part. This is attached to the top of the wood. So it kind of protects you against this edge here. But man, if somebody snaps their board and they grab this, run. If that's exposed. It's like an anvil that will. Yeah, it even looks like an anvil, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, dude. Whack. You've got a skateboard in the back seat? Really? Movie kids, they whack a dude with a skateboard. Ignorant. Dude threw a skateboard at Kyle Rittenhouse, didn't he? Remember if somebody hit Kyle Rittenhouse with a skateboard? So cool, I found this. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to my buddy Billy. The guy you met, Billy. I'm gonna give this to him. Click. 540 pulls it off on the coping, drops in. I don't think I'm giving this back. I don't I'm giving it back. Ollie. It's old school looking. Dude, this is from probably 1982, 1983. Here. We can find out right now. What year did Powell Peralta skate wheels come out? 1978. Right? Oh, and it rose to prominence in the 1980s. Isn't that funny? I nailed that shit. Because I know when my friends were going back down this creek. I know basically what year they were doing it, what years they were doing it. So I knew the era. That's all I needed to know, man. That they're Powell Peralta. You buying chucks? You love looking at that. I know it's cool. I love looking at it too. That's why I'm holding it up, man. I love looking at it too. I like playing it with like it's on a ramp. Click, click. Way up in the air. Way up. Jesus Christ, air 540 into a drop back in. Grinder across the entire, back up to the coping. Vintage Powell bones, artistic. Whoa, dude, those are $150 for 4 of them. Set of 4, $149. Barely used. You have the big fat camera. You still skate. I had a pine design skateboard. I got another one. Somebody gave it to me. Dude, these got used, bro. Those wheels were used. Somebody skated on those motherfuckers. You still skate? You love it? It clears your head. You go skating with Billy, bro. You go downhill skating, bro. We've got hills in here where he'll slide. He'll take you down Thrill Hill. I don't do that shit. Bones, roller skate wheels. Man, they got some rare vintage ones, but they don't have the same color as these. They're different. There's some vintage ones, and still in the package. Powell Bones, that's STFs, $30. 100% more slide ability. 100% less flat spots. 100%. That's funny. It says that. 100%. Anyway, you guys are great, and I love you. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay. Y'all take care. Bye now. Bye bye. Oh, I gotta make you feel special. You and your power sliding. Look, I'm gonna turn my light off to make it special for you. There, look at that. Show's over. Look at that. Turn the light on. Pretty cool, man. Both laugh. Both laugh. Listen to the rain. Listen to the rain. Ooh, listen. Listen to the rain. Ooh, listen to it. Good night.